everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Each and every week I like us to stop, slow down, learn to tap into our own ability, and we do that using our breath. So I have you focus on your heart and then take 3 long breaths in and out to be able to relax and to help your focus to begin to pay attention to see what might be possible for us this week. So as I start to talk about the information as it reveals itself, I want you to be listening with your own instinct. Does that feel right to me? Does that feel off for me? Or maybe I say something that may not be true for you, but might be true for your partner or for your sibling or for your best friend, in which case you can share the information with them. So this is a process that I want us all to get used to doing, which is listening with our own instinct, listening with our own intuition, as other people are speaking or as information is being shown to us, to help us learn to trust ourselves and to be able to take action or to pause or to turn around and go the other direction, whatever life may be calling for us to do in that moment. All right, so let's go ahead and if you like to close your eyes because it helps to bring your focusing, go ahead and do that. And we just always want to go into the heart, because the heart, right, is the part of us that can have empathy, that can relax, it can also tap into love. So it's a place where it's easy for us to become neutral. So as we go to our heart, we want to relax, and we take 3 long breaths, and then we'll start. So let's go ahead and try that. Okay, so right away, some of you guys are interested in selling some things, whether it's a car, whether it's a house, whether it's, you know, a favorite object, but there's an opportunity for you to sell some things this week that you've been wanting to get rid of. And so that opportunity that shows up for you, it really feels like I want to recommend that you hang in there with a negotiation, that you don't hold out for something else, because I really feel like this is a good time for you to sell this thing, whatever it is. So I would really work with whoever steps up to the plate. I would do my best to be flexible and to make this deal happen, because it's a good week and there's a lot of supporting energy, and that you can create a win-win with whoever you're negotiating with. And I'm feeling less if it's something that you want to buy. I really feel like it's strongly that if you want to sell something, that there's the opportunity for you to sell it. It doesn't feel so much about you being the buyer, but definitely if you have something to sell, that feels like this week could forward that intention for you. So if you think of something and it's been on your mind, now would be a great time to put it on Craigslist or do whatever you were going to do to get it out there. Okay, so let's see what else is available for us this week. Okay, so there's also a lot of energy around people pushing their ideas on you or what they want for you. This is why it's really important to have your own instinct, your own intuition about what's good for you. Because there may be people coming to you this week that have offers or suggestions. They sort of see you as something special, or that you have something that they want, but it may not be a good fit for you. So when people show up this week, make sure that you're really discerning, do I want to do this? Is it really good for me? And is what they're offering solid? Because I feel like some of it, there may be some that's going on that is just frivolous, and it's not great for you, it'll be great for them. So you really want to use your discernment this week about what people are offering you or what they're showing up. Now, it also feels like there could be something new that would be towards the end of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, introduced to you. New opportunities, new ideas. Some of it may involve travel. Some of it money, paid money for travel. That shows up as a big opportunity, and that feels really good. It feels really golden. It feels really positive. So if somebody's approaching you about paying you to go someplace, or has something to do with travel that has money, or it could even be that you're looking to spend your money to go on someplace special, to make a trip. and that there might be some great airfares or great deals for you towards the end of the week. So whatever this energy is, it's positive, it's good, it's open, and it's fun, right? There's this big energy. And of course, at the end of the week is the new moon of Gemini, and if you guys have any Geminis in your life, we all know they're a lot of fun. So pay attention. That energy is coming in on Thursday night, and it gives us an opportunity. New moons always give us the opportunity to start something new, and new things are revealed or new things are showing up. And essentially what's coming up has to do with travel and with fun, even romance for a lot of people. Okay, so earlier in this week, let's see what's up for us. Some of you are going to be asked to kind of like be quiet, stay out of things that don't bother you, keep your eyes on your own lane, get your own work done. There may be some drama that has nothing to do with you. Just ignore it, get your own work done, because it does feel like if you inject yourself in somebody else's life in the midst of their chaos or their trauma, and you go in and you decide that you're going to sort it out, you're going to straighten it out, you're going to make it right, it could turn on you where they both, if you're trying to help two people kind of communicate or work things out, it could be where they both turn on you. So just stay out of it. The advice is to stay out of whatever's going on. Now, some of you will have a hard time with that. If you need to, just send a prayer, right? Sometimes that works. But if you feel responsible, maybe it's, if there's a different energy if somehow you're the one to blame, or be responsible for that. Because I don't really believe in blame. I don't believe in accidents. So if there's something that was set in motion that you need to clean up, that's a different story. But I'm just talking about, this feels like an energy that it just kind of like happens, and you have nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with you, but there's an opportunity for you to inject yourself, get involved. Don't do it. It's going to steal your time. It's going to steal your energy. And I feel like at the end of it, there's no thanks coming to you. And I feel like you could even it could hurt you, whether that's in reputation or whether there's actually physically, this is a physical thing and you actually get smacked, right? So I would just say stay clear of other people's arguments that don't have anything to do with you. All right, so that's early in this week. Let's see what else is up for us this week. Still a lot of creative energy, helping to get us what we want, help us to focus, supporting us. There's still a lot of wind at our back to move us forward and propel us into whatever it is that we're trying to do, whether that means we're trying to manifest another job or higher pay or a new relationship or to conceive a baby or to write a novel. Whatever you're trying to project into the world, there's a lot of support for you in being able to do this. So, and some of it is right underneath your nose. So in other words, like the cure, let's say if you're needing a cure, if there's something going on that's causing you not to be able to get pregnant, there's an answer right in front of you. So, and it's the same if you have a book and it needs to be published, there's an answer right in front of you. So just, they're showing me that whatever it is that you need, it's on your path and it's right there. So this is a good time to have your wits about you, pay attention, notice what people are saying to you in conversation, notice what you're seeing, in the newspaper or in, the magazine or TV or internet, whatever. And if it hits home with you, in other words, like all of a sudden you go, wow, that's interesting, or boy, I feel like paying attention. Follow through, check it out. Generally, when the universe is trying to speak with you, they'll send the same message 2 or 3 times, sometimes in a different way, sometimes with a different messenger. So we really start to pay attention and go, oh, wow, that's the 3rd time I've heard that this week, so I really need to take action. So pay attention that that's sometimes how the universe works with us. All right, so what else is in store for us this week? Okay, so there's some of you may have some issues with family that you're trying to clean up, that you're trying to work through. It could also be that, we here in the States, we have a big family, it's Memorial Weekend this coming week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there is Monday, I should say. So it's just a long weekend. So it's actually Saturday, Sunday, Monday of next week. So it's a long holiday weekend. And a lot of times families come together. But for some of you, that doesn't always mean it's happy. And so I'm just seeing, this can be different, that there can actually be a nice, ease with your family this weekend. If you do connect with family, there's better reciprocation, better camaraderie if you're open to it, right? Keep in mind, we all have free will, and this is energy that's just out there. We can either choose to participate with it, or we can reject it. Now, sometimes that's not true. Sometimes the energy is really strong, and it's just gonna happen to you whether you're ready for it or not. And this is an energy that is here to support us and to help things get better. But if we're somebody who's like bent on keeping our anger and wanting to hold that grudge, then it's, even for us, our free will can override that energy with this kind of influence. So just be aware there's an opportunity to make some peace, have some fun, and not have life be so hard. So this weekend is a nice light vibration, starting with that Gemini new moon on Thursday. So moving all the way into next week, there's this opening of fun. Now, there's always the risk where you have too much fun and it starts to work against you. So just be aware that, know your limits so you don't go too far. You peak and then you crash. We don't want anybody crashing. Just, know where your peak is and stop. So have a good time and just kind of trust your instincts. So let's see if there's anything unexpected available for us this week. So on Wednesday, some of you may hear from somebody that you haven't heard from in quite a while, and they actually feel like they have some good news to share. And it could even be the announcement of a birth or a engagement. It could be somebody that has a new business, even a business opportunity they want you to be part of. Or it could even be that they want to make an introduction to you because they feel like you're the perfect person for something this other individual needs. So just keep in mind there could be somebody who's trying to connect the dots for you to make your life better that shows up midweek. And who wouldn't want that, right? We always want to be having our friends think of us and pick up the phone and say, hey, did you know? Or we want to be that person that connects somebody else. So just know there's a great opportunity for us to be connecting with one another and make our lives better and bigger. So just know that that's opening for us this week. All right, and anything else available? So big heart energy, which means there can be some new romance for some of you guys. Could actually meet somebody new this week. Some of you may have people that have been in your past that you've been hoping that they will call you, may show up later in the week as well. So there's new energy for romance and love showing up also on Thursday and Friday. So enjoy that, take your time with it. There's no need to rush, right? When it's the right energy, just go with the flow, so to speak. And I'm also feeling like for some of you, this healing can happen too. So a lot of times when we have situations in our life and we haven't dealt with them, there's pain, right? And then when we meet somebody new, it touches on all that old pain. So that can create this friction or this conflict. Well, this week, it doesn't have to be this way. This week, it's sort of like the old can kind of easily move away so that the new can come in. So there's a real opportunity for us to heal quickly and not have to have it be a big deal. So if you're gun shy or afraid of getting involved with somebody, don't be. If you're still hurting over that last relationship, don't be. Really let it go. There's a real loving, supportive energy in the universe that wants to help us let go of that energy this week so we can step into the new. So whatever the old thing is that is trying to let go, there's going to be support for you and helping you do that. So if it's a friend who has the name of a doctor, or if it's something that's being shown to you of a specific healer, call them, utilize them, right? Don't wait until you're forced, until you're depressed or really super lonely, right? Deal with your issues and it can be gone in a snap, and this new energy can open up really easily. And even if you aren't forward thinking with healing yourself and this new energy comes in, it can still work out. It's just you're going to still have to deal with that other energy. It's just always easier to deal with it before the new energy comes in. But it's up to you. There's suffice to say, there's love in the air and healing opportunities. So there's nothing to be afraid of. Just move forward. All right, guys, sounds like a really nice week, like a lot of lighthearted, positive energies, especially towards the end of the week. I really like it a lot. And the beginning of the week, a lot of opportunity for us to focus, to get our work done, to really not pay attention to other people's business or garbage, so that we can really enjoy the latter part of the week. So here's the last thing I'll say, which, so for some of you, this may feel like, oh, it's common sense, but I want you to listen not from the head, but from the belly, from the bottom of the heart, right? So as the information comes in, it feels right to you, right? So keep out of the head and listen more with your body. And that's going to help you to make better decisions this week. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week. And for those of you in the U.S., happy early Memorial Day, which is next week, but you'll be well on your way celebrating, I'm sure, this week. So have a terrific week, everybody. Thank you so much for liking and sharing my weekly wake up. And I look forward to connecting with you again next week.